And welcome back aboard the Night Bus. Magical transport for any stranded witch, wizard, or muggle. I'm Corey.
And it's Jamie.
And I'm still Jackie.
And on today's journey on the podcast, we will be talking about Roadhouse, the new one and probably the old one.
Oh, definitely the old one.
Definitely the old one because some of us didn't finish the new one.
No, that would be my fault. But work did get in the way somewhat.
As it often does. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That and then,
The ruiner of all good plans.
yes, about got into me doing my podcast tonight.
Would y'all have to work, or almost have to work, or?
Almost. But I told him what I was
they're
doing.
buzzing everywhere.
I told him what I was doing. He said, "Don't worry about it. Just we ain't gonna nobody put the part on right now anyway. So first thing Monday morning, just head down there and grab it." I was like, "Okay, sounds good to me." So sometimes you get them good bosses, and then sometimes you got them asshole bosses. But this time I got the good boss.
Well then. So just for reference, everybody knows, how far into the movie did you make it?
I made it to where he's being questioned by the cops in the back of the car.
Okay. So you got to see Conor McGregor's character.
Yes. Oh my God.
Is he or is he not the best character in the movie?
So from what I've seen, yes, and I know why they picked him for that role. He's just cocky to begin with.
I know, it's
and
perfect.
he's playing himself. That perfect role for him.
That's exactly what Jamie said this morning. He just played
he's
himself.
Conor McGregor all through the movie.
Yeah, he just plays himself.
Well, I mean, minus the homicidal tendencies, maybe.
Huh?
I don't know.
Maybe.
That still may be right.
Yeah, because there's been a couple of things where he's been out beating on people.
Charge!
Yeah, that and he spends his part of the movie, like when Conor McGregor's on the screen, it's like a 50-50 chance he's clothed or not in this movie.
Yeah, I saw more of him than I really wanted to see.
And you see it a couple more times apart from when you first see him.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's just it's
He likes to show his ass. Let's put it that way.
yeah. You didn't watch the whole movie, but and we ain't trying to break down the whole movie, so I'll just say the ending now. If you haven't seen the new Roadhouse, it's very different than the original.
Yes.
It's a completely different movie. It's only Roadhouse in name. Nothing else about it's really Roadhouse. They have like one or two sentences that carry over, and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's a completely different movie. So what I'm getting ready to say is going to spoil the ending. So if you haven't watched it yet, then you may want to not listen to this part or pause the podcast, go watch the movie. It's really good. Well, not really good. It's good. It's not really good.
Yeah.
It's an action movie. If you're into action movies, it's a good action movie. It's nothing like the original Roadhouse, but it's a good action movie. But at the end, you think Conor McGregor dies. You think that Dalton kills him. What you think?
That's really not a spoiler, man. If you've seen the first one, we all know it goes that way.
Yeah.
Not that this is anything like the first one.
Right, that's what I was getting at. Well, if you watch all the way through the credits, well, the first part of the credits, it's Marvel style. It's got like the movie you think ends, and it's got like the credits where it's like showing different scenes and stuff in the background while the credits are rolling. And then all of a sudden, as they kind of fade away, and you think you're getting ready to go to the big black screen with the rolling credits with all the cameraman and producers, all that stuff, it cuts to the hospital, and it's Conor McGregor fighting his way out of the hospital in just his hospital gown.
I wouldn't even say fighting his way through the hospital. More like just beating everybody up as he leaves.
More like just tossing doctors out of the way because he's on his feet. He can walk. He's leaving.
Yep. No.
So he's walking out in full strut, and then you get a behind-the-scenes view, and
Again.
of course, hospital gown, there is no back, and
No.
just Conor McGregor being Conor McGregor.
He's the best part of the movie.
Yeah, and I've always liked the strut he always had. Nothing can touch him. He's the baddest motherfucker around. He didn't care. He owned who he was. He didn't let nobody influence what he is. He knew what he was, and he just went out there and showed it.
Yeah. Yep, and he done the same thing in this movie.
I'll definitely have to finish it then.
It's-
I like Conor McGregor.
And this movie's a lot darker than the original Roadhouse. Because, you get to the end, and it's basically just Dalton just killing people. Not just killing one person. He kills multiple people in this movie.
Well, really, man, there's only two things that tie this into Roadhouse. The name and Dalton's name. Absolutely nothing else has
And-
anything to do with the first
well,
movie,
the-
except it's a bouncer in a bar.
Right.
The whole
And-
premise of the bouncer in the bar is not the same.
No,
No.
it works for the movie, but this style doesn't fit the old Roadhouse movie at all. Like even the style of bouncer he is not like the original Roadhouse. And the original Roadhouse was more like a lot of that movie was you were learning about how Dalton cleaned up this bar. This movie is nothing like that. Dalton's not really there to clean up the bar. In fact, he leaves the bar in way worse shape than he came and found it in. He leaves the bar with a boat through one half of it and a Ford truck plow through the front half of it.
Yeah, that definitely ain't like the first one.
No, like I said, he leaves the bar in shambles when he gets done. He's, technically saved the Florida Keys from these bad people. But, yeah, the Roadhouse, it's in terrible shape.
But to set the premise up, you start out the character Dalton. He's a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
And you find out in the first few clips that something happened. He's not a UFC fighter anymore. And he's definitely, depressed or something's up with him,
Yeah, see, I never found out what went on. In my head, I'm thinking he got into a fight, killed somebody.
In the ring, this happens. And that's why he's not a UFC fighter anymore. So right away, you get the idea, he's probably traumatized by the fact that he killed somebody in the ring. And maybe a little bit he is.
No, he's not traumatized by it at all. He's
I think
scared.
he's afraid of himself.
Exactly. He's afraid that he'll snap like that again and do it to somebody else. Because, he's, as Jamie's pointing out, and you get little glimpses throughout the whole movie, but it takes basically the whole movie for you to find out exactly what happened. But basically, when he was a UFC fighter, he was fighting one of his friends for the light heavyweight UFC championship. And, they're fighting, punching and everything. And it gets to the point where, when they're showing the glimpses, you think, Dalton's getting ready to lose the fight, and it's like something in him snaps. And next thing you know, he hits his friend with a couple combos and hits him with a knee and just knocks him out. And then just gets on top of him and just starts beating him. And just hammer fist, the UFC hammer fist.
Yep.
Just over and over. The ref pulls him off. He throws the ref off, runs back, and gives him one more punch that basically kills the dude.
Damn.
And then security gets all, in the octagon and drags him away. And
So, I don't know if you're licensed like boxers are in UFC. Maybe you are. If that's the case, I'd say inside of the movie, he was probably stripped of his license and probably can't fight you anymore.
probably. I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm just speculating on that. I don't know.
Like, when it shows him trying to go to these backyard brawls.
Yeah, he's just there to make some money,
Yeah, nobody would fight him.
Yeah,
It might be the same
as soon as
thing.
he takes his hood off and they recognize him, they're just like, I'm not fighting that guy.
Yeah.
It's
Killed
a-
the last guy he fought against.
It's a quick and easy way to make money.
That's basically
True.
what he says.
Yeah.
That's
Frankie,
what Frankie says.
the lady who comes to recruit him to save her bar in the Keys, my train of thought just jumped right off track. She basically says,
It's a nice little scam you got going here.
yeah, there you go. Thank
Yeah.
you for putting me back on the rails.
I've already watched the movie twice.
I've had
so,
no sleep in 24 hours, so.
Yeah, I've watched the movie twice. So I got a pretty good memory of what happens. Although I've watched a better movie. In between watching the first time and watching the second time, I watched a better movie in between. But we'll
Ricky-
talk about it later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you was getting ready to say it. Ricky Stanicky.
Yeah, you're going to be the only one talking about it because the rest of us haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
I watched a little bit of it at my son's house.
That movie's great. That movie is great.
I watched up to when they hired the guy to come in and
John
play
Cena.
at the whatever the snip the boy was getting.
Oh yeah,
I watched it.
yeah.
to
He was getting his
circumcision.
circumcision done, and for some reason, that Jewish people.
They throw a big party for it.
Yeah, it's like a big friggin' party.
Tradition.
Crazy.
But, she makes that statement, and he's like, well, yeah, it's better than working.
Yeah.
So, he didn't have to throw a punch. He didn't even get off the stool.
No.
No, but he did get stabbed.
Yeah, he did get
Yeah,
stabbed.
that he did.
I kind of rather have worked than got stabbed, but he was like it was no
Well,
big deal.
You definitely get the impression, he doesn't care if he lives or dies, really,
No.
Yeah,
And-
because it wasn't long after that you see him park on a
On
railroad
the train track, and he's just like,
Yeah.
he's probably right that moment just going to let it go, and then at the last minute he backs up a little bit, just enough to live through it. Still destroys the car, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny, the movie starts off with him, getting stabbed. The movie ends with him getting stabbed in the same exact location. Yeah, Conor McGregor's character at the end of the movie, when he thinks he's got the upper hand over Dalton, he stabs him right in the same exact spot with a wooden stake, though. And it's like, yeah, that's not going to affect him. He's already been stabbed there just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So then they say he yanks that out and starts stabbing Conor McGregor's character with it.
There's a little, Dalton just, closed the wound up with a piece of tape, basically.
Yeah.
Dude, you got internal organs in there. You're going to have to get some medical attention. You take a stab to the gut, probably.
Well, Ellie was going to stitch it up for him, and he goes, nope. And he just has her put a Band-Aid on it. It's like,
I'm just saying,
let her stitch it up.
That's some movie magic there. Hey, this tough guy gets stabbed in the guts. Took it in the shoulder, maybe, sure.
Right in there. Got enough muscle and fat right there. You can miss something.
Yeah.
Well, I've got enough fat there. I'm going to miss something. He didn't have a damn drop of fat on him.
Yeah.
Spoilers, too, man. There's a whole lot of movie magic happens in this one because there's definitely some Fast and the Furious scenes where no human body could survive what happens to it.
Yeah, the end of the movie with basically everything to do with the boats at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are apparently like superhuman.
Yeah, but that's a movie for you.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I say that about everybody.
That's most movies
that complains.
That's what you like about
them. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that gut stab, that would have required more than a piece of tape.
I was looking at Jackie
grunt.
for that.
Oh, yeah,
Jackie,
Fast and the Furious.
That's all he talks about. Fast and
Furious.
Furious.
First couple ones was good. I didn't mind them.
Even they were unrealistic. They wasn't as unrealistic. They were still unrealistic about a lot of the stuff.
Yes, but me watching a dude jump off of a dock onto the back of a boat versus a dude shoot from the top of one building into another one and land and still driving the frigging car.
He dropped a few floors in between the flight.
Well, yeah, and the car didn't just totally get destroyed when it smacked in there. It just landed perfectly inside that window.
That was a
The Duke boys landed the General 100 times and never
and they
tore
had
it up.
100 fields.
Yeah, but
they had 100 cars they destroyed too.
But in the show, they only had one.
Yeah,
so,
but their jumps was nothing like what was on Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. I'm just saying that anybody who says I can't watch Fast and Furious because it's too fake, it's been fake. If you watch the first couple and didn't think it was fake, you don't know about cars.
I can't watch it because it's too fake. It's just there's like, okay, we did this, we have to top it.
I've listened.
They don't have to.
I've listened to the director.
Become their thing now, though.
Yeah, but my thing is the movies on their own were so good they didn't have to keep trying to top each stunt.
I literally listened to an interview the director did, and the director said, that's literally, they go into every Fast and Furious movie, every single one, they go into it and go, what can we do in this one we didn't do in the previous ones?
Oh, let's just strap a rocket onto this car.
Pontiac Fiero going to space, baby.
And that one right there, that done it for me right there. I'd never even watched that one.
You don't like a Pontiac in space? That's how fast Pontiacs are.
Yeah.
They're so fast, they break the atmosphere.
Was that the old Pontiac Fieros?
Mm-hmm. That was a Fiero.
My cousin had one of those.
Hey, man, somewhere up there's a Tesla cruising around.
Yep.
I remember that.
What was it, a Model 3 or a Model S?
Tell you.
I can't remember which one. I think it was a Model 3, but it may have been a Model S.
But it's up there somewhere.
Yeah.
Cruising through the galaxy. Elon.
Yep. It's Elon for you.
Now, I wonder what would happen if somebody was to launch a rocket up into space and grab it and bring it back to Earth.
What it would look like?
It's Elon's property.
No. Is it really?
If he's got the title to it, it is.
Hey, yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah, now if he has a title, maybe. But you can also put down the fact it was abandoned. For how many years now, floating around in space?
Well, file for a lost title.
You still ain't gonna have no work. Trust me, we ain't having no luck getting a title for a old '63 Impala that technically would fall under the abandoned category, but we ain't getting no title for it.
Really? Why not? They got a reason?
Yeah, there's a whole rigmarole that the person whose name the original title's on, even though they've passed away, one of their relatives, whoever's the
executive of the
state, has to
sign it,
fill out for a lost title, and then sign it over to somebody.
Can they not find them?
Well, we're like the third different person to buy this car since the person who originally owned it died, so it's kind of hard.
You should be able to do a title trace and be able to go back to everybody that had it.
I don't know. It ain't my car, so I'm not super
ain't
worried about it. I got my own car that needs a bunch of money put into it, so I got my own stuff to deal with. Back to Roadhouse.
Now, I've got a truck if you want to put a little bit of money into.
Man.
No, that's your truck. You do what you want with your truck. I got a car.
Well, like I said, if
I've already
you don't
got a
want to put
truck.
a whole lot of money into something, just put a little bit of something.
Nah, if I'm doing it, I'm doing it right.
I'm just putting a little bit in mine. I ain't going full bore on it just yet.
Well, yours ran and drove when you got it.
Yeah.
Mine didn't run when I got it, so I just tore it down all the way to the subframe.
Yeah, it only has
Start from scratch.
52,000 miles on it or something. That's what mine's got on it.
Yeah.
But again, we have journeyed off of our main topic.
Yeah.
Jumping back to Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Like I said, nothing really ties it to the. You just got to look at it as a completely. If you go in, I went into the movie. I was going to hate this movie, just because you can't remake Roadhouse. Well,
No,
they didn't actually remake Roadhouse. They took 2 names and that was it. So it's a totally different movie. So Amazon produced it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Released it to streaming. I mean, you talked about this earlier. After watching, like I said, man, I went into this movie almost wanting to hate it. Because Roadhouse, I mean, that's a classic from.
Oh yeah.
But I really did enjoy this movie. I was surprised. Like I said, Amazon released it streaming. Personal opinion, they messed up there, man. If they'd have released this in the theater, it would have killed. Now tell me this is not the kind of movie. Take a look at everything that's out there right now. Would you go back to the theater twice to watch this movie?
No.
I would.
Oh, he ain't finished it yet. I would too.
Yeah, you don't know.
I've already watched it twice on
I
streaming.
watched middle ways through. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But again,
Okay.
I can't keep my attention on it.
How many movies would you go back to the theater to watch twice?
There's a few.
See, for me, there's none. Like I was telling him, that's why I like everything to release on streaming. I don't want to have to go to the movies.
Well,
I don't mind it, but
Wonka, I would go and watch it 2 or 3 times. At the movie
Okay, so there
theaters.
are movies you'd go back and watch twice.
Yeah.
And you can throw Wonka in this category with this one, in my opinion. There's a handful of movies that's come out here recently, last handful of months. Dune 2, whether you like it or you don't.
Don't get me started on that.
Dune
piece
2,
of
whether
shit.
you like it or you don't,
it's killing in the box office.
Rash
is
ass
killing in the box office.
fucking movie.
Wonka is killing in the box office. This one, just my opinion, would have been in that category with those two. Because this is one you'd go back and watch again.
It might have. Well,
Just for fun. Say another group of your
let's put it
friends
this
want
way.
to see a movie. You've already seen this. I'll go watch this again. It's good enough.
it would make money.
Oh, it would have killed.
It definitely would have made money. They wouldn't be losing nothing if they put it on in the movie theaters.
Oh, no, I think they'd have made money.
Madam Web.
Yeah.
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
I don't know about that one.
I've never watched it.
That's the movie nobody's seen.
Not seen it. We may
That's
have
the movie that lost money.
We may have to force a viewing on that just to
Oh,
try
God.
it out.
Just to tell everybody how poor it actually is.
Well, I mean,
We haven't seen it, so
can't. I mean, I have my opinions
I'm always
on it.
preaching. You can't say something's bad if you haven't seen it, and I haven't seen
This
it.
is
so.
true because, like I said, Disaster movie come out, and that was the most horriblest movie I ever seen in my life. But I've watched it 10, 15, 20 times.
Oh, now,
Yeah.
anyway,
Back on subject.
personally, I'm just saying it's a rewatchable movie, even for the theaters. If anybody goes back to watch movies twice anymore,
There's some movies I would.
well, yeah, like you just said, Wonka, you would.
Hell, we're going tomorrow to watch Harry Potter again.
Well, that's
Well,
different.
technically speaking, I've only ever seen the fifth Harry Potter movie in theaters. I've never seen any of the other ones in theaters, which is the main reason I'm doing this, rewatching them.
That's me. I think I started back at
I know for sure
Five.
you watched 4 in theaters.
4.
You watched 5 on streaming because you said you can't watch it anymore since then because you watched it in such poor quality the first
Yeah.
time.
Oh my God, that ruined it.
That's why I try to tell everybody.
What is it?
Harry Potter 5, Order of the Phoenix. I
So you watched it
downloaded
once in bad quality. Okay.
We're not like you. We can't just watch stuff where the camera's crooked and
Well, it wasn't so much the camera was crooked stuff. The angles was still good and everything. It's just that it was like a dark copy. It's like you was watching it through the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So watch it again, good quality,
Tried.
and then it'll reprogram you.
Nope. I tried. I couldn't get past the first 40 minutes of it. I turned it off.
But it looks better now.
In my head, I still seen it as one, and I cut it off every time. I've only ever watched it one time.
Wow, I mean, that shocks me.
Yeah.
I mean, considering how big of a fan you are, it really shocks me that you haven't watched that movie more than that. Even I have watched that more than that.
It's like the book 7. I read it once. I listened to it once. And then I finally, this year, well, a couple weeks ago, finished book 7 again. Just for simple fact, it was the last one. And that was the one that I was upset when it ended because that was it. I knew there was nothing else coming. There was nothing else to sit back and be like, oh, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this. It was the last one. So I stopped. I didn't listen to it again, which I'm kind of glad because when I did listen to it again this last time.
It's pretty fresh. Then,
it was fresh in my head. I loved it.
Oh, yeah, it's new.
Yeah, it was. I hadn't listened to it a gazillion times and gone back and listened to it again.
Like me.
Yeah.
I listen to all of them, 1 through 7, 2 to 3 times a year. So it never feels new to me anymore.
Yeah,
I just finished book 3 today, right before we started recording.
I can go back and listen to chapter 1, book 1, and it's as fresh as the first time I ever listened to it.
Oh,
that makes sense.
I still enjoy it as much as, well, not quite as much the first time, but almost as much.
It's the beginning of the adventure, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Even though I know what's coming.
We've already said it. I don't know if we said it on the podcast, but we've said it before to each other. The best part of all the Harry Potter books are always the first couple chapters. Those are just, they're the best.
Yep.
The first couple chapters of every Harry Potter book is almost always the best chapters of that book.
I started book 5 again last night.
There you go. Oh, yeah, book 5 gets a killer
finished
start.
4, went straight into 5.
Yeah, buddy. Like I said, I done 3 just because we're getting ready to go watch it in theaters tomorrow. So I was like, let me listen to book 3 again.
I don't want to do that yet.
See, I'm afraid I may have hurt myself by doing that because now when I go in theaters and watch it tomorrow, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, because like this is missing, that's missing. They changed this. That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah,
dude. What are you gonna do when movies
when 5 hits theaters?
When 5 hits the theater.
Am I going by myself?
No, I'll go, but I probably won't like it. I'll probably be sitting over there. God, I hope this thing hurry up and ends.
Wow.
Or fall asleep while I'm watching it.
Good, yeah.
Maybe really deep down you just don't like that.
The 5th one is the one they changed the most and left the most out of. Because
it just
obviously
don't appeal to you really in any quality.
I looked it up. I can't remember if it was on the pod or not because we talked so much off the pod. But I looked up the movie list, and book 5 is the longest book. Book 5 is the second shortest movie. Or movie 5 is the second shortest movie of the Harry Potter series. How can it be the longest book but have the second shortest runtime of all 8 Harry Potter movies? They left way too much out of.
They left.
So maybe that's why you just don't like it.
No, it was the quality. Man, it was. Trust me.
Some of us, like I said, can't watch stuff in poor quality like you do.
I can watch stuff in poor quality. That don't really bother me none.
It kills me.
It was just that I was so hyped for this one. Like I said, I downloaded it, had them on my laptop. Me and the kids were sitting around the house. I got popcorn and all that stuff. We were sitting there watching it, and it was good. But I was like, man, this would have been better if it was better quality. Then I bought all the movies, and I was like, I'm going to watch it. Could not watch it.
Huh.
I cut it off. Boop. Every time.
That's funny. You were mentioning, my ability to watch things in not the greatest of quality.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching just the other day, man. I found it on Pluto. And I was rewatching a whole bunch of episodes of Land of the Lost. Remember the old Land of the Lost?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. Did you like it? Loved Land of the Lost. You ever seen the original?
I haven't seen. I don't know what Land of the Lost is, so I haven't even seen the new stuff.
Wow.
When you say
I envy you sometimes.
When
man.
you say Land of the Lost,
you've not you get to see these things first run. Damn, I don't even want to talk about it now.
I think of Land Before Time when you say Land of the Lost.
I don't want to talk about it now. I gotta say, then you gotta watch it.
Is it a movie or a TV show?
It's a TV.
If it's a TV
okay,
show,
man, I'll go into it a little bit to the point I was trying to make with it because y'all talking about quality and stuff. What, man? Late 70s? Yeah. Mid to late 70s. Land of the Lost. It was a Saturday morning TV show for kids.
Oh, okay.
Live action. But, man, have you watched it recently? Do you remember it? The stuff. The concept of that is just crazy complicated for a kid's show, man. And I loved it when I was a kid. But it was so, I mean, pocket universes, dimensional doorways, collapsed civilizations.
Oh yeah,
futuristic. I mean, this is movie level concepts in a Saturday morning kids show.
Well, that's
Yeah,
when
it's got a G
kid
rating.
shows. That's when kid shows was worth watching.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was watching it and thinking about it and just wow, how complicated and these plots are.
Wow.
And how
Right off the bat, the storyline on IMDb, the opening storyline is widowed Ranger father Rick.
yeah,
That's a way to start a kid show. Widowed father.
dude, you need to watch it, and we need to talk about it on the pod.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Now there's some shows I used to love watching growing up that I just cannot watch now. I'm like, how did I ever like this damn thing? Matlock, the old black and white Matlocks. When I was growing up, I watched them all the time. What?
I don't know him. Black and white Matlock.
You don't know the black
Matlock
and
was
white?
Andy Griffith, wasn't he?
No.
What are you talking about?
Matlock.
No, that's not. No.
I mean, what is Matlock?
Holy shit. You're older than I am.
Matlock was Andy Griffith as a lawyer, was it not?
No.
Yeah.
That was in the 90s or 2000s. No.
something like
Matlock first come out in black and white.
It did? I did not know this.
Yeah. And I don't know how they had Andy Griffith doing it because there's a later version of the guy who played Matlock doing Matlock again.
Remember Ironside?
Andy Griffith was Matlock though, so he's right about that.
Okay,
I mean, I know that because I used to watch Matlock as a kid all the time, but it wasn't in black and white.
Yeah, I'm talking about, because I actually got to miss school because there was an episode airing where Matlock actually lost a case.
Wow.
You sure you ain't thinking of Perry Mason?
Probably means Perry Mason.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, I know
Okay.
Perry Mason.
I'm like, hey, wait a
Okay.
minute, you thinking of Perry
Perry
Mason?
Mason.
I'm tripping here thinking minutes or something. I don't know Matlock black and white.
Yeah. Trust me, my parents
Okay,
and
Perry
grandparents
Mason.
watched all
I know
them.
that one. Yeah.
Okay, then that was my bad then. I was misremembering. But
Yeah.
I know that I
Well,
used to
you
watch
just had
it
the
all
name
the
wrong
time.
is
Yeah,
all.
but I used to watch it all the time. And to go back and watch them now, I was like, how did I ever like this? I just don't know if it was at the point of, that's like Law and Order. The original Law and Order, not the Law and Order SUV. I'm talking about old school, very first Law and Orders that come out. Love those. Still love them. SUV, I like it. I just don't like how dark it gets sometimes.
That's the one I'm the most familiar with. God, I've seen like probably most of those.
Stabler,
And it's only been running for like, what, 25 years?
yeah. Stabler, there was one episode they was chasing the guy down who groomed this little girl, kidnapped her, took her to another country. And they got him out to the other country and had him in what looked like a dungeon. But it was their jail cell.
CIA black site. CIA black site.
Something like that. And he knocks him back in the chair. He said, "You can't do that to me. I got rights." And that woman looked at him and said, "You're not in the U.S. anymore." And then it kind of pans away. And when it goes to pan away, you see Stabler rolling up his sleeves on his shirt because he just beat the shit out that dude. I was like, finally, some justice gets handed down instead of he's going to jail. No, beat that till he can't walk.
But did he chase him to another country and kill him?
He didn't kill him, but he whooped the shit out of him.
I was thinking CSI Miami on that one.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah,
That's
because
good.
how many bodies did Caruso kill?
Oh, damn.
How many people did he just straight up murdered them?
Yeah. And that's another good one. CSI Miami.
Oh yeah,
I still like the original CSI.
I never watched it much.
Oh, I loved it. Now, it was the one, you're looking at almost 17 seasons of it before they started splitting off to New York and all them. It was Miami's in New York. And those are all pretty good. But it's one of them shows that I could watch midway through and still like it. It wasn't something I had to kind of get used to the characters and stuff. It just NCIS, the original ones.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I never watched them from the beginning when they first come out. Fell in love with them. It wasn't one of them you had to start from the beginning and get used to the characters. I mean, it was just they was there. Everything you needed. It's just amazing.
Just as long as Ziva was on the show, I didn't care.
Ziva and Tony are coming back in their own spinoff. It's been confirmed.
Really?
Yes. I follow him on TikTok. I don't know what his original name is. To me, he's always going to be Tony. And I follow him on there, and it is confirmed. Him and Ziva's going to have their own spinoff. I was like, finally. I always like Tony anyways.
I have no idea how we got here from Land of the Lost.
No.
We went old shows, black and white, lawyers, crime. Okay, I know how we got here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a path. There's a path.
Yeah, it all had to do with law enforcement.
Yeah, okay.
So
Now
we are talking about the old shows. We can bring up the original Roadhouse.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
It is. It's a better movie than the new one. Even if, like I said, the best thing the new one could do is just drop the Roadhouse name and just give a different name. Because it's a good movie. It is. I know you ain't finished it yet, but it's a good movie. But the original Roadhouse is a better movie. The original Roadhouse is
the
great.
original Roadhouse is definitely of its time.
I mean, even nowadays.
The setting and the music and...
It still fits in. Like I said, I just rewatched it. Well, I've rewatched it twice in the last couple weeks. And, I mean, to me, it holds up pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Better than most older movies do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But still...
Mainly because action movies don't really age out. If they're very cheesy, kind of like some of the 80s action movies you guys get me to watch, they definitely age out.
No.
You're
But-
trying to say that you didn't enjoy Running Man?
I did enjoy it, but it aged out.
Nah, there's no aging that out. You can put that movie today and it'd still be just as well.
Like we said on the podcast,
Right actors.
When we covered it, man, I hadn't seen that movie since like the year it came out, probably, and I loved watching it again. And I couldn't remember almost nothing about it, hardly.
That's what makes it
So
even
it
better.
was so good watching it again, and it was really good movie.
It was
Somebody
good.
gonna have to watch
was
Total
good.
Recall.
Yeah, we're going to get around to that. I mean, I haven't watched it. I haven't. But, I mean, I know enough about it that even though I haven't watched it, I know the storyline and all the other stuff. But I am going to watch it.
It ain't so much the storyline that makes it so good. It's just the way they do everything.
I know it ain't the storyline because the new one got the
New
same storyline and it
No,
sucks.
it don't. It ain't got the same storyline. It ain't got nowhere near the same storyline.
It's similar. Which, I mean, again, I haven't seen the original, so I can't really say that. But
Yeah, they tried to redo it, and that producer should have been smacked upside the head, too.
they casted all the right people. But, God, that movie sucked.
Yeah.
you-
If they would have tried to call it something besides Total Recall or tried to
It
remake
it still was a bad movie.
well, yeah,
You
got a point.
gotta remember,
I was
haven't-
trying to be nice.
I haven't seen the original Total Recall, and I watched the new one, and I like all the people that's in it. That movie was terrible. It's got Kate Beckinsale in it, and it's terrible. It's hard for Kate Beckinsale to do a bad movie. That's a bad movie.
Well, yeah. Well, the main guy,
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, he's a real good actor.
He is. And it still didn't change the fact that movie sucked.
I
That movie
think
sucked.
one of the movies I really remember him in and really like, besides SWAT, because SWAT was a real good movie. The Gentleman.
Have you seen that Netflix made a
Yeah.
series of it?
Michael said the first one drawed you right in. He said, but he watched the second episode of it. He said, I done guessed everything that was going to happen before it actually happened. He said, and I'm done watching it.
Man, I haven't started yet, so.
Yeah,
But, I mean, I
Gentleman's
did-
a
I
real
did-
good movie.
Oh, it is. I did the same thing with that new Netflix movie Damsel that we talked about last week. I mean, I knew everything that was going to happen in that movie. I knew 5 minutes before it happened, but it didn't change the fact it was still a good movie. So I'm still probably going to watch The Gentleman, the new series, because like you just said, the movie is great.
Oh, yes, you can't beat that movie.
It's great.
They made it in the right place. They casted all the right people on it. Loved the British accents on there when the women got them. But it's just a real good movie.
Oh, it is. Just like
I'm gonna
Ricky
buy that.
Stanicky.
Ricky Stanicky.
God, that movie was
You're
great.
gonna have to take this one because we don't know too much.
I know a
what's
little bit of
happening
it.
in Oh well. Okay.
Yeah, and
I mean, The premise is pretty simple. It lays it out in the
it is.
in the previews.
No, it don't.
Well, yeah, they make up a friend so they can get out of stuff with their wives. Lifelong friend, Ricky Stanicky. Anytime they got a bail on the family for a while, they got to go help Ricky or
what
go
they
meet
call
up with Ricky.
a Bible. Ricky Stanicky Bible.
Yeah.
They write down everything that Ricky Stanicky that they say he done, so
You
they'll
got to keep
never
your story straight,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, it's
That's just a well-laid plan.
Yeah, but
how come we don't have one?
some of these people on there kind of throw Ricky Stanicky into some other shit that Ricky Stanicky wasn't in the Bible about.
We got to come up with one that way. When Jamie says he can't go to the movies, then I'll get his phone and program in a number and a name for a person. And
Yeah.
just,
Babe, he's got testicle cancer, and he's getting ready to cut another nut off. We're going to have to go down
my
there
God.
and check on him.
he's at a hospital in Orlando.
Yes. See? And we get you down there to Universal with us. Again, it's going to be amazing.
But yeah, Ricky Stanicky.
Somebody's got to stay here and hold the fort while everybody else leaves.
No.
We got bosses for that. Granted, they don't have to do nothing down on this part because we pretty much run ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, y'all run yourselves. I'm not part of that
Yeah.
no more.
What are you talking about?
I'm not part of that no more.
You wearing the wrong hoodie.
No, I'm not. You just jealous because I got one.
Well, I am, because they won't give me one.
Yeah, they supposed to gave you one.
Apparently now, a lot of people that start, they get the bright orange ones, which I don't want one of them.
Well, you can keep those things.
Yeah, they give out bright orange ones now that have the logo on it.
This logo right here?
Yeah.
Well, you like see if I won't have one. I like the bright orange.
Well, they give
I got
them out.
that big Nomad hoodie, that big bright orange.
It
one.
reminded me of that. It looks identical to that color-wise.
Hey, I'm going to throw the lasso out and pull y'all back to Ricky Stanicky.
Yeah, back
here.
to Ricky Stanicky. That movie is it's so good. It is great. It's a comedy. It's a raunchy comedy, but it's also wholesome at the same time, which is hard to pull off.
Yeah.
You still don't want to, let a kid watch it because it is a little too raunchy for a kid to watch. But it's just great.
Considering you've got John Cena singing masturbation songs.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I mean, pretty much, his movies are not going to be kid-friendly.
No. Even though
Those are definitely comedies made for adults.
Yeah, even though he's got the record for the friggin' most Make-A-Wish grants in history. He's all the time, meeting with children. But the second he's not around a child, whoo-wee. I learned that years back. It was back in like 08 or 09 when the John Cena My Life DVD come out.
Well, man, when a lot of people were like, did you see what he did on the Oscars?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these people only know him from his movies.
Yeah, or
Apparently
wrestling.
they've never watched any wrestling.
Yeah, that didn't surprise me.
No,
whatsoever.
that's just typical John Cena.
Yep.
Yeah, he just playing out his Ricky Stanicky ring.
Him playing Ricky Stanicky was perfect. I mean, he played that role perfect.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
He's puking when he gets off the plane and everything. And he grabs his garbage bag that was his suitcase.
Yeah, they ask him, when he's puking, they ask him what he's on. He's like, I'm not on anything. That's why I'm throwing up. Because he's a raging alcoholic, and because, he's got to get in this character, Ricky Stanicky, and they send him the Bible, and Ricky Stanicky is like 6 years sober.
Now
John
he's gotta
Cena
be
just
sober.
went just cold turkey sober. So, yeah, he's got the shakes and everything.
Yeah, now he commits to that role, man. He commits hard.
He commits so hard that eventually, by the end of the movie, he is Ricky Stanicky.
Yep.
Like, that's him. He had his name changed and everything. Everybody knows him as Ricky Stanicky.
Oh,
Obviously,
so the wives never find out.
no, they end up finding out. One of them is a lot smarter than the other ones. Well,
The mother of one of them.
no.
Wasn't it?
Well, the mother of one of them is very dubious, but the wife of Zac Efron's character, his wife, is the smart one. She's a journalist, so naturally she finds out.
Oh, she starts digging into his past.
Before she even starts digging in his past, she realizes that when he's first at the party and just something that Zac Efron's character says, she's like, that don't line up. Something's off here. So, the two wives and then the boyfriend, because one of the characters is gay. They don't. Well, the one finds out quick. The other two, they're still dubious till near the end. Then eventually it all comes out. But again, John Cena or Ricky Stanicky plays the role so well that by the end he is officially Ricky Stanicky. He's got a friggin' job paying $250,000 a year. He went from nothing to just bumming drinks from people in Vegas to now he's making $250,000 a year at a job.
Dreams can come true. It can happen to you.
Yeah, as long as somebody gives you their Bible.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also with Ricky Stanicky, it's got Frank from Shameless in it. I can't think of the actual actor's name who plays Frank from Shameless, but I just know him as Frank from Shameless. He's the boss in it. He's the CEO of the big company. And it's so funny when John Cena's character, Ricky Stanicky, gets the job and everything, and he's like, I know what's wrong. I know why the merger's not going down. Our boss, he's an air dicker. Like an air dicker? What's an air dicker? Well, when he shows footage of his like when he's talking and doing conferences and stuff, and it all his hand motions look like he's and it's so funny. He's like, and at this point, the boys are trying to get John Cena out of their life. Like the wives they don't realize that Zac Efron's wife already knows, but the other wife and boyfriend haven't found out yet. And they're like, the longer he's here, the more likely something's gonna screw up for us. So they're trying to get him fired, get him out of there. So they're like, yeah, go show the boss, go show the boss. Well, of course, the boss takes it as, how come nobody else has showed me this? Why is Ricky Stanicky, who's only been here a day, the only one with the balls to show me that I'm an air dicker? Yeah. So they'll say he gets his the boss gets his errand boy or whatever to pull up a different conference from the one John Cena pulled up to see if he's only done it, if he just started doing it or he's been doing it, and sure enough he's been doing it, and it's hilarious. It's just, my God, they got the perfect guy for that role too. Just once you've seen Shameless and you see Frank, then when you see him in this, it's like, yep, that's Frank from Shameless. Somehow he's the CEO now, but that's Frank from Shameless. One of the freaking greatest shows of all time, Shameless.
I tried watching some of it. Now I like watching the bits and pieces of the clips they show up on YouTube and stuff like that. But sit down and watch the whole thing.
It's a lot to watch, but I've watched all of it up till when Emmy Rossum left. She's the main character in it. Once she left at the end of season 9, that's when I quit watching.
See, man, I think what you just said is happening to a lot of us. We're just getting so used to watching clips on YouTube that to sit and watch.
You guys got used to watching clips on TikTok.
45. Yeah, I'm really bad for TikTok. But to sit and watch a 45-minute episode of something, we're losing our attention span, man.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it. I lose mine quick.
I still prefer the long form content. I know that from watching YouTube videos.
I do, but I see where it's happening to me too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, we're going to get to the next good part.
I already know what's happening with you, because if I recommend you a movie and that movie's longer than 2 hours, you have to watch it in 2 or 3 parts.
Yeah.
Whereas I watch a 3 or 4 hour movie like it's nothing.
I used to. I don't know what the hell happened. I used to be able, when a movie was on, you could talk to me, I wouldn't hear you. I'm focused on that movie. But here lately, I cannot get focused.
Some of it depends on the movie. If it's a bad movie, it's a little different.
Well, yeah.
My barometer
could be the case.
is if I'm watching a movie and my phone's in my hand, the movie, it still could be good, but it's not great. A great movie, my phone is not in my hand. When I was watching Ricky Stanicky today, I'd never picked my phone up. I was just glued to it. Whereas when I was watching Roadhouse the first time and the second time, the new one, I wasn't on my phone much, but there was a few times where I picked my phone up during scenes where I'm like, yeah, it's getting a little boring.
Well, like I say, I went into Roadhouse not expecting to like it, but I was pretty much right there through it. But it still took me 2 nights to watch it.
Yeah, again, and that movie's, once you cut out the end credits, that movie's 2 hours long exactly.
Yeah, because like I said, I got a late start. I didn't get home till 9 o'clock, and I watched some of it. I was like, well, I can't finish this tonight, so I just turned it off. And I tried watching a little bit more today, but that didn't quite happen.
Yeah.
Well, I watched about 15 more minutes of it.
Yeah. I had plenty of time today, so that's why I was able to rewatch it and watch Ricky Stanicky.
I would have plenty of time, but I went and me and the kids went and got some stuff, and then we went out shooting. So
cool.
So yeah, Ricky Stanicky it's a good movie. It's well worth watching.
Yeah, from what I've seen of it and stuff, it's going to be a real good movie.
Yep. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's also streaming on Amazon. It's also made by Amazon. So,
which is shocking because 9 times out of 10, they make a movie. It's hit and miss if it's going to be any good.
Well, I think they missed the mark by not putting this one in the theaters.
Yeah, they could have made
on their part. They lost money.
Well, see, that's what they did with Dune. HBO come out with it straight to streaming. The first one, I was like, oh my God, it was so good. We could have released it in movie theaters. So that's what they did with the second one.
And it worked for them. I mean, we don't like the movie, but it worked for them. It's the biggest movie around.
If it's one of them movies that I did not read the book to, I did not know how the story was supposed to go, I might have liked it. But knowing that the story, they just pretty much just took the names of everybody and just crumpled up the rest of it and threw it in the friggin' garbage and said, we're going to try to redo this book the way we want to.
Yeah, the damn Frenchman.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'd love to kick that dude in the fucking balls.
Damn.
Just, I was going into it, it's like, oh man, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this. They don't even show that his son is even born. They don't even mention, there's no kids in this one. They totally blew past that part.
And not only is his sister never born, I didn't even think about the part, his son's never born, which means his son is never killed.
Exactly.
Because in the book, his son gets killed.
Yeah, they never raided the South and found out just how tough the Freemen are because they decimated the Sardaukar.
And that was
afterburners.
That was primarily when they were South. It was primarily women and children.
Yeah,
and old
people.
Men.
Yeah.
And the Sardaukar was getting slaughtered.
They had to use the afterburners on the jets, on their spaceships, to get away from them. And like the Emperor says, to get away, not win, just to get away from them. That's how bad they whoop ass. The Fremen are just badasses. That's what I liked about them.
Everybody's more badass in the book.
Yeah.
Especially Paul.
Paul's more badass.
Paul's character is way better in the book.
The Emperor is more of a badass in the book. He's some fragile old man in the damn movie.
Hey, now watch it.
The only person but I
love that actor.
Oh yeah, Christopher Walken.
Yeah, he plays a good fragile old man.
Well, he's about 1,000 years old, I guess.
Funny thing is, during the filming of that movie, him and Florence Pugh spent most of their time when they wasn't filming talking about donuts. Apparently, Christopher Walken's big into donuts.
Have you watched any of the first movie, the Dune? Dune, the
very first movie. Of the original? I haven't watched any of the original movies. The only Dune I've seen is the new movies.
If you go back and watch the first one, now they changed some stuff in it, like they always do. But the characters, the people they have portraying them, is what I have in my head. And
that's what you saw first.
Yeah, they picked perfect people.
And like multiple times.
Yeah.
See, I've already watched this new Dune, so in my head, these are the people. So even if I go back and watch the original, the characters aren't going to change in my head.
If you remember how they describe everybody in the books versus how they describe it, how they looked on the movie screen that we just watched, and you watch the first one, that's where you're going to get them. That's where you find out that's what the Harkonnen should look like.
But like I said, I watched the first part 1 Dune movie. I watched it before I even read the book. So I already had in my head what people looks like. So when I listened to the book, I just picture what I saw in the Dune Part 1 movie.
Yeah, and the first movie, they changed the fact that Paul and him was raising an army to the point that he's like, well, they was coming out with a new technology. That's why we had to get rid of them. The voice was what was going to...
Yeah, that's nowhere in the book, is it?
No, they have a thing around their neck hooked to a gun, and if you make a certain sound and everything, a particular blast would come out and it just destroys stuff. And that's what the Emperor was afraid of in that version. Again, stupid.
Yeah.
But it was more to it. I mean, I liked it. I liked the first Dune, Part 1. Part 2, they just like, you know what? Throwing everything out the window. We're just going to come in here and do what we want to do.
Yeah, we're starting fresh.
Fresh my ass.
Blank page.
Blank page.
Yeah, you can't do a blank page when you're basing something off a book. It does not work.
And none of us have looked at the sci-fi series that came out.
No.
I haven't. I've seen nothing from it.
Only thing I don't like about the sci-fi is because it's pretty much a Doctor Who thing because they have no budget.
Yeah.
When it comes to sci-fi, they don't give them a budget, so it's just going to look cheesy. It could be written good and everything, but it's just going to look so horrible because they don't have no budget to
They
put
done
nothing in.
They done all right with magicians.
Well,
But-
yeah.
Yeah,
Now, they didn't have to have a big budget for
that's what I was gonna say though. They didn't take a whole lot.
I just remember how bad they butchered Deathlands.
Oh, God.
Did you see that movie?
Yeah. And I mean, it could have been great.
Why did they even jump in on that part of it? They didn't even start at the beginning.
I
They
guess
just picked a random story that
Well,
wasn't very good.
there's 100 and some
Yeah.
besides the spin-off of it later on. There's just 100 and some stories to choose from, and they chose shitty. I couldn't say they chose shitty 'cause I don't think I even read that one yet.
Deathlands, man. I tuned into that when Sci-Fi put it out thinking, I'm going to see Deathlands. It was horrible. If anybody don't know what Deathlands, it's a book series.
Yeah, a very, very, very long book series.
Yeah, I know probably the first 8. 8 to 10 probably.
Yeah, that's about me. That's
And
about
that's
how
about
many
it.
I own so far.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I know of them because I got them from you.
Yeah, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're only like 7-8 hours long, if that. Most of them.
That's a short story.
Yeah,
Basically.
but they're good. But they get dark. Like I said, they don't pull no punches. When the earth went to hell and there's no law and order and stuff, they showed what the basic instincts of some people was, and you just got to go with it.
Yeah.
Because not everybody is moral and everything.
Quite the opposite most of the time, honestly.
But it was a good series.
Oh, yeah. But
Get
the
on
movie,
Audible.
bad. So bad.
Yeah, you can go on Audible and get it. That's what I'd like to spend all my credits on, but I can't afford to buy all them credits.
No.
Even though I have
That's when you try to find bundles.
100 and some book titles in my Audible library now.
God, when I got those from you, were they on cassette?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some was on cassette. A lot
And
of them
later
on
on,
CD
you got
now.
the CDs. But
Yep.
the first run you had was on cassette.
Yep.
Because I'd listen to them going back and forth to work. It's when I was driving like an hour and a half.
Yeah, see, I went online, was going to buy them because they have a thing now where you can put it in. It looks like a cassette player. You stick it down there and hit play, but you can plug a USB drive into the side of it, and it would literally put it onto the USB drive. That way, you can make it into a digital copy instead of having to have the cassettes all the time. And you can buy the cassettes cheap on eBay. And I was going to buy all them and just do it that way. But I was like, that's an awful lot of work.
It is. That's a ton of work.
Because it ain't like you just hit a button and then boom, it's right there. You got to literally flip the tape over, hit play again, let it play, then put the new tape in. That'd be a lot of work. But again, never know. I might break down and do it. The pod takes off pretty good and we start making a little bit of money. I just have my assistant do it for me. Here, assistant.
Yeah, a lot of the Deathlands that are on Audible are dramatized adaptations,
Oh, yeah.
which means that they got the voice actors and background noise.
Oh, these did. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
all
were
of
great
them.
recordings, man.
Oh, yeah. They're not books. They're literally audio.
Yeah, they were great recordings.
Yeah. You hear the explosions. You hear the people screaming. You hear the gunshots.
And they actually got the first 3 bundled together, so one credit gets you the first 3.
Yeah,
Which
I got
that doesn't really scratch the surface when there's over 100. So
No, but it sets the tone to what you can expect.
yeah,
And those are good books.
Oh, yeah.
That second one's really dark. That's when they bring in the Narishnika. The Russians. Them some twisted motherfuckers. Talking about they invented new ways to introducing pyrotabs into the body. It's pretty much just what you use for cooking fuel. You light
In
it
the
and
first
it
book,
burns.
look at the stickies. Remember the stickies?
Oh yeah, they all
They
do.
just basically just rip your flesh off.
Yeah, if they hand suction to your face,
Yeah.
when they pull it back, it just doughy. They call it. It looked like doughy strips being ripped from your face.
Very, very graphic audios.
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Like I said, man, they were great.
They're not boring at all.
No, you're wrapped up in them from the very kick, which is what killed me about the movie when Sci-Fi put it out, because I started the movie thinking that's what I'm going to see. I'm going to see the trader, with the war wagon, and no,
they was basically made for truckers.
Oh yeah, the Deathland series.
Yeah, because if you listen to any of the tapes or CDs or anything, and it'll tell you. And now, if you can't find your favorite Deathland book at your local truck stop, call such and such, and we can have it delivered to your next truck stop so you can pick it up there. They would literally, you just call and let them know you pay for it, and they would send it to the truck stop that you was going to be at, and you could pick it up there the next time you come through.
Yeah, didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see you being a trucker and pop one of them in. You definitely ain't falling asleep while you're listening to it.
Because like I said, it's not like boom, 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 action all the time, but just the story's just rolling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know how they got 100 and some out of it.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm familiar with the first 8 to 10 probably.
Yeah, I was tempted to go ahead and buy the very last one.
No.
I was tempted, man.
Then you'll never listen to the middle because, you don't need to.
Oh, yeah, I would too, because there's just so much that happens in them. I don't know if you listened to the last one or not.
No.
The last one I have?
Probably not.
Because one of them dies.
Wait a minute. Trying to remember.
They find him on the second one.
Is it the gun guy?
No.
Whose name escapes me now, but I mean,
J.B. Dix.
The gun, yeah, Dix. Not him?
Nope.
Okay, I don't know then.
Not Ryan Carter. Not the doctor.
Don't tell me.
I won't. Like I said, just let me know and I'll let you log into mine and
Re-listen to them.
listen to it. Oh, yeah. They're good.
Okay.
I've listened to them I don't know how many times.
Anyway, good series.
Well then, yeah. Back on the sci-fi note, yeah, I haven't watched a ton of stuff on sci-fi, TV show wise and movie wise that they've made, but the stuff I have seen, about the only good thing that I think they've made is The Magicians. I haven't seen anything else from them that I was like, oh, that's really good. Just The Magicians.
They come out with good stuff. It's just they have no budget.
Yeah.
They can't afford to budget anything off.
Yeah, NBC basically looks at them as like here's you a couple pennies. Do what you got to do.
It's been so long since I've had actual cable. Is sci-fi still a thing?
I believe so. I couldn't tell you for sure, but I believe
I don't
so.
know if they're making anything now or...
I don't know. They come out with Sanctuary. I don't know if you remember it or not.
Oh, the one with...
Carter from...
yeah, what? you know what I'm talking
Stargate.
about. Amanda Tapping. Yeah.
I don't remember. I just remember from Stargate.
Yeah, Amanda Tapping. That's her. Yeah, I've watched it.
Yeah, it ain't too bad. Now, again...
That was several years ago they come out with that, though, man. That's well over 10 years ago.
The quality is still pretty bad on it. I love the concept of it.
The quality's not that bad.
Throw some budget. Throw a little bit of money towards the budget. That's all I ask. Start a GoFundMe or something.
Imagine.
Oh, whoa.
What?
That Scooby-Doo show I like, that there's one episode out.
And it's been crowdfunded and
good God,
shit for years, and they've not come out with another one yet.
I just got an email from them last week with
What's the address? I got a message to send them.
A small little update. I don't know where the email come from.
Can't be that hard to make.
I only got the email because I actually did. They use Indiegogo for their funding, and I gave them like $10, like friggin' 2-3 years ago. Or probably longer than that.
It's longer than that.
Before the pandemic.
Yeah, it's been
so, yeah, this was like 2018, 2019 when I gave them $10. And they still didn't put the second episode out. This is so stupid.
Man.
That was my first and last foray into donating toward, crowd-funded TV shows and
I've
movies.
heard other podcasters touch on that subject before.
Yeah.
You'll get crowd-funded and stuff for some type of material they're going to put out, and you get updates every so often and never get anything else.
Nope.
Yep, they just...
I'd already heard about that when it comes to the video game world. I'd done... Too many of the people I watch on YouTube had talked about,
Logan Paul.
It's not good to donate to like these game developers that are like, I'm making this game and I just need to just don't bother.
Logan Paul.
I don't watch Logan Paul, so
I don't know
on YouTube. So
no, he was coming out with a new something like Animal Crossing or something like that. Always coming out. It's coming out. All these millions of dollars raised and stuff. Never came out. But then he got in trouble because they got all this money and never got nothing for their money out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know about it.
So from what I understand, that happens a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all want us to start a GoFundMe for
Oh my,
all
we're
of
not.
us no wait a minute. We're not going to fit no game, nothing like that.
Well, we're not.
For us to get the whole pod group to go down to Universal.
No, we're not. We're not doing that.
Good
And,
luck.
We'll make our own money. We're not doing that.
and have not everybody around here, just us, go down there and do exclusive content, film stuff. I will be more than willing to let you do that.
We're not doing that. We don't need handouts.
Well, it ain't handouts.
It basically is.
This is pod thing. No, we're actually going to record
Well, if you produce
while
a
we're
product,
down there.
it's not a handout.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're literally going to go down there.
We're not doing that.
We're going to set up at the Hard Rock, set our mics and stuff up, do our little
good
thing,
God.
and we'll do a video one. We'll actually record this and set it out there to where you can see everything we're doing. We'll have Corey out there with his GoPro on, taking videos. We'll be meeting up with people. Not that we have that big of a following.
I was going to say, what are you talking about?
We talking about the twos of people who listen to us.
Hey, we were average about, what, 23, 24 people?
The tens of people who listen.
Yeah, the tens of people. That damn it.
Yeah. Well,
Well
then,
worth it.
we spent about, 15% of this podcast talking about Roadhouse?
Yeah.
We spent
The
the other
rest of it on
85%
everything.
on everything else, which is typical for us.
Yeah.
We said this when we started the podcast, that, the first couple of episodes were outliers for us as far as staying on topic. This is more what you get with us. We don't stay on topic.
Yeah.
One thing leads to another.
What they have to understand, we do not rehearse nothing. We don't sit back and say, okay, this is the talking points we want to hit. We like, what are we going to do this week? I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
Hit the button. Let's see where we go.
It's normally around Thursday when we all decide, all right, yeah, this is what we're going to talk about.
And it's just a vague outline.
Yeah.
Because some of us don't ever finish the movie.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I've done the same
would
thing.
be
I
me.
can't.
Well, I mean, considering, we've done a few podcasts where we've been about movies, and I ain't going to say the name, but this is like the third time they failed to finish watching a movie.
Nah, second time.
You may be setting a pattern here.
Well,
though,
what was the first time?
The first time was when we was doing the, oh, damn.
I want to see if you War Dogs.
War Dogs.
You also didn't fully finish Baytown Outlaws.
Good point.
Yeah, because that week
Yeah,
we
you didn't
named off
finish it.
3 movies. I watched all 3
I
of them.
watching that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was pretty sure you didn't actually finish it because we talked about it and you didn't make it all the way to the end.
I might not have
you
finished
didn't
it
watch
when
War Dogs.
we was watching it when we was talking about it, but I did finish it.
Later on after the podcast. I'm just saying, we went into that podcast with 3 movies to watch. I watched all 3. Jamie actually watched all 3.
I didn't get all 3 of them.
And you didn't watch War Dogs and didn't finish Baytown
I watched
Outlaws.
a little bit of War Dogs, and I watched a little bit of Baytown Outlaws. Like, again, my attention
that's what I'm
span
saying.
just isn't there.
This is the 3rd movie.
But don't worry,
Really,
people.
we gotta decide earlier in the week what movie we're going to do.
Yeah.
That way it
Or
gives you more
know,
time
what,
to
What
watch.
topic we're going to try to
Yeah. Don't
hit
worry,
on.
people. I am taking the Alpha Brain so I can start trying to
Okay,
focus
Stone
on
Cold.
stuff. Hey, I'm trying anything to get my memory to where I can remember shit.
Yeah. I just know the first time I heard about Alpha Brain was
It's a losing battle.
Was
I've been
Stone Cold.
fighting it my whole life.
Oh, no. My problem is I buy the stuff and I just keep forgetting to take it. The medicine is supposed to help me remember. I can't remember to take it.
yeah.
That's horrible. Like I said, I got almost 2 full bottles up there I bought like a month ago.
Wow.
And I only get enough for 2 weeks is all I buy. 2 weeks at a time. Because it's kind of expensive. Well, I won't say it's real expensive, but since now I can't remember to take it, it's a little too damn expensive to be out.
Set an alarm on your phone.
Don't do a bit of good. I usually take it as soon as I wake up in the morning. I can't remember to take it. I've got my vitamins. I said, I'm going to start taking vitamins and stuff to help stuff. Can't remember to take them.
Get you the little planner thing, the little pill bottle, the little.
See, if you had an iPhone, you could go into your reminders app
I can do that on
and
my
literally
phone.
title it, take Alpha Brain, and it will buzz you at whatever time you set every single day and tell you, take Alpha Brain.
I do that with my other phone.
Well, then do it.
Got to
That way-
remember to set it, don't
That
you?
way you quit being a beta brain and you be a alpha brain.
Yeah, I'm definitely a beta brain when it comes to that stuff. Because, I can't remember nothing.
Well, then, I believe that's going to do it.
We've drifted here and there. Now we're back to here again.
Yeah, because we never even talked about the old Roadhouse except that it was good.
Yeah, that's literally all we said about it. It was good.
Yeah.
It's
So,
good music.
basically, normally, we talk about what movie we're going to talk about next. We'll end this podcast by saying you, the viewers, or listeners, not viewers, should view the original Roadhouse because it is a great movie.
It is amazing.
It is well worth watching.
You need to watch the first 3 episodes of Land of the Lost. I'm dying to get your opinion of it.
I
Even though you got to
I done
suffer
told
through
you,
those crappy.
I saw the visuals.
3
and
episodes, man. They're like 20-some minutes apiece. They're not even that much, are they?
it looks so bad. Like
I
I
don't
said,
think they're even that long.
it puts me in mind of the old Godzilla movies, and I can't
Yeah.
watch them. It's too bad.
3 episodes.
I can watch
6
them
to 1
better.
hour of your time.
You know what the
No.
bad thing is? I can watch the old Godzilla movies better than I can the new ones.
Oh, I can't. I'm not saying the new ones are great. Some of them are. Some of them aren't. But
I think I might want to watch the new one that come out.
I
when
mean,
it hits
Which
theaters.
one?
If you're
man?
watching
the one
it-
with Kong or -1?
he's talking about
Minus
Kong.
one is
Minus
subtitled.
one apparently is amazing. It's getting amazing reviews. It's the one that was made by the Japanese, so of course they made a good one because it's
I'm
their
talking about the one
character.
where he finds out he's not the last of the.
Yeah, but to watch that one, you have to watch
that's
the other
the-
ones because that's part of the whole series. That movie
Well,
is.
I ain't watching all those ones.
Yeah, that one is basically a part 2 to Godzilla vs. Kong, which is like the 3rd movie in line because before that you had
Skull Island?
Godzilla, then you had Kong Skull Island,
Mm.
then you had Godzilla King of the Monsters,
Yeah.
then you had Godzilla vs. Kong, and now you've got this new one.
I just want to watch a new one.
I'm just letting you know if you wanted to be fully caught up. And to be fair, all the movies that you named off are really good up to Godzilla vs. Kong. It's decent, but the ones before it were better.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I maybe wanted to start watching again. I was watching a rerun through the Kong Island down at Universal.
Oh, yeah.
The ride it down there. And I was like, man, I'd like to actually watch this one.
I can't remember. I used to play a video game as a kid. Came out on PlayStation. I can't remember if it was PS1 or PS2, but it was a King Kong game, and it was excellent.
It wasn't called Rampage, was it?
I don't think it was, but I can't remember. You got to play as King Kong, and you went around just beating up small dinosaurs. When then you run into the T-Rexes, and you have to break their jaws to kill them.
Oh, no, it wasn't Rampage. That was on Nintendo.
Oh no! I know that Rampage. No, this is not that. This come out on like PS1 or PS2. The graphics were decent on it.
Yeah, because you had one that looked like Kong and one that looked like Godzilla, and you just literally just destroy and build.
Godzilla wasn't in this. This was literally just a Kong game. It may have been just called Kong. I can't remember, but it was really good. I played it as a kid.
Play Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, that's a little different. Diddy Kong.
It's the first game I ever played on an Atari 2600.
It was one of the first games
Was
ever.
Donkey Kong.
It was one of the first games made.
Yep. When you're jumping up around and going up the little ladders.
You had
and
little
dodging
Mario
the
when
bird.
you didn't know who Mario was yet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mario wasn't anybody yet, but the guy that ran around dodging barrels.
Mm-hmm. Donkey Kong came first.
Yep.
Well, we said we were
Probably
going to
the least
podcast 10
remembered
minutes
of 'em.
ago, and now we went on another tangent.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That's what makes us so good.
That's right.
Yeah. But that's going to do it for this week. So, see ya.
Later.
Later.